doing a Skyrim thing right now.
Oh, I noticed. Oh yeah, I saw that on your screen. I went like, yes, finally, a man of true culture.
I was actually I'm actually an archer. Most times I'm always going to be an archer because when I play games, they always need someone.
Stealth archery is fantastic on that game. I'm not gonna lie. Stealth archery is fantastic.
Not only that, with magic, and also, and I did stealth, alchemy, and bow precision and bow. Not only that, I'd gone with actual heavy armor instead of light.
Okay.
The things that the creatures that I always keep facing were always like that, but I also did it to the point where where I enchanted my armor to be I enchanted my armor so that way it could be all light. So
weight reduction?
Yeah.
Alright. Bit awkward still, but good work.
It is kind of awkward at first, but I have to also factor in the fact that the higher the character.
I mean, you get a essential. Oh yeah, that's not until you get a higher level of heavy armor. So okay. Because high level heavy armor, you can reduce the weight to where it weighs nothing, and you can literally carry that much more. Standard crap. Oh, there's actually even a fun little glitch you can do. You can carry the same sets of armor, multiple similar sets of armor. So if you carry around if you're wearing full steel plate armor or full Nordic plate armor when you conquer a bandit camp or something like that, you can take the boss's armor and it won't weigh anything.
Let me just see right here because I know I did it already.
Possible drama.
Did you see the Cow-ard part?
Oh, not yet. It hasn't popped up. Oh, here we go. Dillon Breeden is a lying Cow-ard.
The fat tub of shit that always does things like this.
I'm on here.
No, we just have to sit and wait. Actually, there's 3 people now.
Oh god. This is making me feel awkward.
What is up, you guys? The Fallout with here, and Diamond's Rouge.
Ouch.
Well, I was trying to get...
Well, you didn't ask me to do a prompt, but fine.
Usually I like having people, introduce themselves, so that way we can all just get out of the way and they don't say, oh, who is that person? I'll be like, oh, that's already him.
Good evening and beyond Venu, my fond fair friends, family, and possible subscribers if there are any here. And good evening and beyond Venu to Fallout's friends, family, and subscribers, who I know are here. It is a humble narrator, Diomedes Rouge. Better?
Yeah, that's good. I like it.
Oh boy. I do not like drama.
I don't like it as much either, but at the same time I love it. I don't know why. I'm actually going to start off with a new character. I play the game so many times that nowadays, not so many times in the past, and not doing it is sometimes boring, but fun. Oh boy. Hey, Blood Moon. Sorry that we don't have any music, people, because there's one thing for sure. Do you want to talk a little bit about him and a little bit about what he did?
Okay. I guess I can.
Now, before we even...
Okay.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Now, before we even go there, this isn't just about me or Patrick or anything else. This is about a certain person in general that truly went too far. And if you're watching, you mess with the wrong Italian. And a redneck who knows napalm. One thing for sure.
People about that.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Knuckleheaded numpty.
And when I mean napalm, I mean going to the beach.
Oh yeah, now I try and cover it up, dummy.
Nice save.
It wasn't.
So, basically, what happened was this. If you all see his YouTube channel and you see what he wrote down, then you would know why I would be mad. Not mad, I guess. I would be upset. But the fact that he said a bunch of more things about my friends, my family, and the person who I love the most, who I love about a lot.
Not me, everyone. Not me.
Now, do you want to go?
Okay, I reckon I can. He basically lied to us multiple times. He and essentially just kept on asking us to believe him with more lies he told. Essentially, at first I somewhat was intrigued to see if it was actually true. Whenever we first met, he started talking about being a lumberjack. If I'm not mistaken, about on the live stream, whenever we first introduced ourselves and all that, playing Titanfall 2. Or rather, someone about that. I know I was playing Titanfall 2, I don't remember if you guys were. I was in the campaign at that point. You were off doing another thing, and we were just chatting casually. So, again, we were talking, and he brought up about being a lumberjack, and I said, "Oh, really? That's an interesting profession and everything." You're like, "Oh yeah, it's very much fun and all that," but I'm currently under house arrest, so I'm gonna have to stay home and all that. Like,
yes, and before you go with her, I saw one of your videos once, Vilsta What Ifs. I like it. It's kind of cool. I like about the Giyu Mika. I forgot what his name is. It's kind of cool, to be honest, but go ahead. Sorry.
Well, as much as I was intrigued, yeah, it just didn't add up, especially when he kept on making up more and more and more stuff. It was as if every single time we talked, he would add more to the list. Like, for instance, he's 9 feet tall. He had a hearing problem with, he was half deaf. He had a sight problem. He was half blind. His father beat him. His mother beat him. Yet he talks to his mother on a regular basis, apparently. And it just kept piling up and up and up and up. To the point where I couldn't discern whether he was just going to talk lies to me all day or not. I eventually just got fed up. The entertainment value was gone. He seemed like a good person at first, and I was willing to give him a chance, but he never said anything to counterinterpret his falsehoods. And so I just slowly but surely tried separating myself. I would say, yeah, I can't do that, I don't feel like it, I just don't feel like doing that today, or stuff like that. Just distancing myself, because the only time I would really hang out with him was whenever we were all on the same time.
Yes.
And whenever you would leave, I would leave as well. I just didn't feel comfortable being around him at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention, especially how he said he was going to do one thing with the collaboration Naruto What If we were doing, and then decided to do another thing entirely in the middle of a live stream.
Yes.
It was quite disturbing.
Yes.
Because he said he was going to help, and instead he was just irritating.
I have a question here.
Go ahead.
Good as someone who would use fire and also be a assassin. Like, I'm going for an assassin this time, not a warmonger.
Let's see here. Fire and assassin?
Yes.
You would probably want to go with, since you're going assassin, you're going with stealth, and you're going with magic, so possibly dark elf.
Oh, dark elf. Alright.
They usually have pretty decent magic, they have an affinity with fire already.
Okay.
And they're pretty, and it's, well, you could say by lore-wise, they're pretty good at being stealthy, considering at their home continent they are, well, they have an entire group of assassins composed, they compose, I can't remember the name of them, but they do.
I just found Dillon.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, the face of a scoundrel. Anyway, I'm being a little too iffy.
No, not the Dark Brotherhood.
So
there's another one, I think. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's related to the Dark Brotherhood or something like that, but it's called a different name. But yeah, he just became uncomfortable to be around, and at one point I just got tired of it and decided to talk with you about it. You were getting just as uncomfortable about it, if not more so. Especially considering how the way whenever we were in private, he would, well, basically demean you.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, he insulted you on several occasions. Now I can understand and respect it. Decent jabbing from time to time, someone just poking fun. That's all in good fun. That's all in part of being a friends, essentially, especially when it comes to being around guys. However, there is a chance it can go too far. And it kind of did with his case on multiple occasions. Like, it was not just something that was easily passed over or glossed over. He did say quite a few things that I had to basically say, hey, that's not cool, dude. Apologize. He said, alright, I'm sorry. Just be like, dude, that's not cool. Insulting you on, I can't remember some of the insults, to be dead honest with you, but
I can remember one. I can remember a couple. If you let me take the stage
I
for a
can
couple
imagine you
seconds.
can.
What he did say was this. Sometimes I would say, couldn't do it without you guys. And basically he would say, oh, without us, you wouldn't be anything. Which you said, hey now. Apologize to him. And he would say,
it was a big thing before we came around.
Yeah, basically, during the, 1,000 subscribers, that's when I started to talk to people much more on a basis. Right there.
Yeah.
And that's when I get to meet you. Technically, first. I think first, then Loki.
Yeah, I was.
Then different people.
Then Dillon popped up.
Not only that, he told me that I never experienced hell, which upsetted me due to the fact that I tell Patrick a couple of things that happened to me back then.
Yeah, let's just put it this way. Fallout's life was not exactly a bundle of peaches and cream. Yeah, Fallout's life has been kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna go into great detail because that's his personal business, but his life has not been a bucket of roses.
Look,
I mean, granted, neither is mine, but still, I gotta give credit where credit's due. He's been through a lot, and the sheer fact that he's able to put slap a grin on his face and overcome it's one thing.
Yes, and I've seen death plenty of times, people. We will all one day probably see it ourselves. I don't like being too negative about things in life because that's the one thing that just keeps me going. The fact that people at times at work love that I have positivity, love that at least I'm not negative. That is something that I can take pride in because it's been a very hard life for me, and I can never in my whole life, without knowing that I have people, not knowing that I also had anime. No, let's be honest here, anime actually helps out a lot. Comedians, laughing, being entertained, putting your minds off of things that hurt you a lot. I had to do it. And also, if any of you guys are going through this kind of thing as well, where life is kicking you down, just watch comedy, watch something, just laugh. Even though it hurts, just laugh a lot. It will help you a lot. Anyway, he says a lot of things, and I got mad because he would never show me the respect that I would have showed him so many times. Because I showed him so much respect. I gave him respect. I didn't care, to be honest. I did not care at all that he was always insulting to me. I got so used to it. I thought, hey, this is probably just how he usually is. But there was one time. There was a girl who I cared about a lot. Now, this person I cared about too much. I was kind of obsessed. And yes, in a way, Patrick was kind of right. I was being a little bit yandere-ish. But I knew that if I just let go, she could live a happy life without me being in the way of annoying her. Even though she never told me that, she was so kind that she would always listen to me. That bastard, what he said. Basically, who cares? Just find someone else. If that's the case, then she wasn't important to begin with. And I told him, you could tell me anything. Like, you could spit on me, and I wouldn't care. But if you were to just talk crap about somebody who's lived kind of a similar life as mine, and almost, I won't go into detail with that, but to insult someone stronger than him because he was a weakling, that was pushing it too far. And it wasn't a joke. He didn't laugh about it. He was just dead serious. And I just straightened him out. Now, other things, just basically telling me that anytime I would play a game, oh yeah, let me just cover you because knowing you probably die. Insulting how I play. That's nothing. That's just basically childish stuff. Anybody could do that. The fact that he just kept doing it, insisting, thinking that I was narrow-minded, just kind of annoyed me at times.
Not to mention he was unwilling to actually try and find other ways of communication.
Yeah.
I mean, he kept on complaining about us on his channel, trying to talk to him while playing games and everything. Dude, the only way we can talk to you is by being on the PS4 because you, as you say, don't have a cell phone, don't use the computer for anything else other than, I don't know what he would use it for, but he didn't use it to try and communicate with us.
He used the good old right hand, or whether he's left-handed or not.
I don't, no, just no. Like, I don't even want to think about him. Like, he as much as I want to laugh at him for the sheer stupidity that he said, and trust me, whenever I heard what he said, I was kind of busting a gut laughing at just the sheer audacity that he had. The sheer audacity that he would spend 30 minutes of his life insulting you.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who not only gave him a chance, who risked his YouTube name by reaching out and not only that, shouting you out. And that's another thing. He said, and I quote, there was a deal in place to where after 80 subscribers, after I get 80 subscribers, I'm going to take off. We were going to part ways.
Hold on here. Tina.
Just like...
Tina, if you're watching live stream, if you're not into drama, you don't have to watch it. It's a little bit more of a serious topic. But we're also going to play games as well, so do not worry, people. And as I always said, viewer discretion is advised. Hear, hear.
There was no such deal like that in place. There was no thing where we said, oh, once we hit up to 80 subscribers, we're going to say goodbye, Fallout. Be like, no. That's not what friends do. I didn't join up and try and talk with Fallout because I wanted to be a YouTuber. No. I just wanted to talk to a friend of mine who I thought, well, a person who I considered a good person because, hell, he made great content. It made me laugh during some of my darker days and everything else. I didn't even think about being a YouTuber. Hell, whenever you recommended it, I told you no. I didn't want to do that. The only reason I started was because apparently people liked what I said, and some people, well, Tina, as he is right there, actually kind of encouraged it. And I said, well, okay, well, if people actually want to hear it, why not?
Yep.
That's what encouraged me. I didn't join up with become a revenant to get famous or to get subscribers. I did it because, hell, it sounded like fun. That's all it was. Fun. It wasn't no organization. It wasn't no giant deal. It was just about having fun. And what did this guy do? He went to think about apparently like a military campaign to where we have to organize every gosh darn thing.
Yes, which, if you guys are planning on being a YouTuber, don't think this is just a hard thing. Think of it as something fun. That's what I kept telling everybody. It's a fun thing to do. Don't be scared. You got this. I don't want you guys to be YouTubers just because I'm a YouTuber or anything like that. I want you to do something, anything. If you want to be a firefighter, do a firefighting thing. Just do what you're passionate about. And yes, one day I am going to the army, and I will be back with a crap ton of more content. Heck, I might just get a computer too, and also just do some more editing. But just do something that you're passionate about, and I'm passionate about telling people how a story could be told in a different way, in a different mindset, in a different perspective on how somebody can create other things besides other people.
Yes, that's what it was all about. Just people getting together, sharing ideas. That's what the whole thing was.
Yes.
And when he came around, he started off being part of that. He started off being good. I enjoyed his company at first. Why? Because he was a decent person at first. He talked, he chatted, he was able to share ideas, but as we went around, they got darker, more depressing, talking about well, amongst many other things, maiming, pain, murder, rape, all that, and I'm going like, okay, while that can be effective in small doses, if you use them constantly, they lose their effect. They lose the gravity behind them. And he just never understood that. He called us weak because we didn't want to do that. He said that we were soft, that we had no balls, that we weren't dark enough. And I'm going,
we literally...
why would we want to be that dark whenever it loses the gravity of it?
It's not that we don't like darkness. We've been in darkness before. We can handle something like this because we can make it up. But just because it's dark and all that stuff does not make it always good. It's like, think about this. Say you eat your favorite food every once in a while. Now eat your favorite food every single day, for every single meal, for the next 5 years. It's not going to taste better. It's going to taste like crap, and you want something else. You want something else. Is it like that, or is it a little bit less?
It's about that, yeah. It's just... I don't like cutting people out. I don't. I have few friends as it is. The people who I accept into my group, or be accepted into a group, period, I trust them. Was I foolish to trust Dillon? Yes, I know that now. He was an idiot who lied and did it multiple times. And the worst part is, I allowed it. I didn't call him out on it, I didn't say anything about it, and I'll regret that. Because we probably could have gotten through with this all the quicker. As the oldest, I probably should have been the one who did so, but at the same point in time, I'm just a normal guy who wanted to have a good friends to chat with online.
Yes. Not only that,
at the end of the day, it was just... I don't know. I just get tired of it now.
Alright. So, here's the thing, people. I'm going to tell you this. The reason why he also kept saying that I was so forgetful. Here's the thing. I love remembering all my stuff. If I were to remember all my stuff, YouTubing would be a little more easier. When I forget stuff, I somewhat replace it with better. Somewhat understand how it would have worked and improved on it. A lot of my videos sometimes kind of messed up and I had to redo it again. And when I don't mean the redos of my what ifs, I actually mean I have to redo what I said and now I can improve upon it. The reason why you don't see the Bane what if, the reason why you don't see the what if we were in the Naruto universe, wasn't because I was forgetful. It was more because I wanted to forget it. Here's the thing. His ideas, be it as it may, dark in the way he wants it. This was supposed to revolve around at least a little bit apart my character and Naruto, and then after that, like, technically 25, 24, 24, 26. I have 26%. Doesn't make me as important, but just at least shows my character in a better light. Kind of like Sasuke Uchiha to his Naruto. Something like that, in a way. Now, he made it to the point where, I guess, was he... I don't think he was stealing the... I don't know whether he was stealing the spot, trying to steal the spotlight, or just wanted to, like...
He said he was going to do one thing.
What?
Basically, we're all supposed to be the same age. We're all supposed to be more nice and everything like that, he decided to age himself up without talking over with anyone. In addition to that, he gave himself a super dark and depressing backstory, even though we were saying, like, we're supposed to make this somewhat lighthearted at first. Like, we already gave our characters very dark past, somewhat, considering this was from the...
We were talking about all of us.
For Honor world, and he wound up trying to go even darker, even though we already went dark. The childhood was supposed to be the nicer part.
Yes, because we're supposed to all... Here's the thing. All of our stories were dark. And now we break
the balance.
Yes, we're supposed to break the darkness with light. And yes...
Well, I was going to say more along the lines of you don't want to have all your bacon in one serving, you want to spread it out. You pile it up all in one giant platter, it's eventually going to lose its flavor.
And now I'm hungry for bacon, damn it.
Congratulations.
What do you mean congratulations? That was you who said it. I should be saying that to you.
Exactly, congratulations to me. I never said to who.
Oh, you cheeky either way.
You almost said a bad word.
I knew I got my
the moment I can get him to say something like that out of context, I am gonna be happy. I know, Loki. I know. I'm sorry.
Oh, hold on here. We can actually ask him.
Hold up. Easy. First, talk with him on the chat to make sure he's okay with it, because he may not be wanting to get involved with this, which I can completely understand.
All right.
So
Loki.
Ask him if he wants to actually do that before he jumps in.
Alright, Loki. There was times that we had information, and I know you were in some of them. If you could probably share some information with with me or confirm it, I will be very happy. But if you don't want to, I can't force you. I don't want to force you to do something you're not happy to do. I will wait for the answer, but I will still continue on. So, the thing was... Alright, sure.
He says sure. Alright.
Now, this doesn't mean I didn't respect him. I had respect for him at first.
Yeah, we all did. We were a group. We were together. We were a gang, a little posse, a fun time. It wasn't meant to be something that we were, wasn't meant to be anything uber, super special, just someone we can hang out with. You were Fallout. The big YouTuber, the great guy. I feel like we got to meet our guy who's been entertaining us for the last almost a year.
To be honest, I wanted his first lines to be the Jimmy Carr skit. If you don't know who Jimmy Carr is, he was famous for saying, "What are you gonna say? Dance for me, monkey boy." But that's not the point right now. The point is, yeah, I was honored to meet these people. It was fun to meet some people who liked the content that I had. Hey, can you invite Loki so that way he can...
I'm currently paused on my session, so give me a second.
Not only that, I respect you, Fallout. You are a kind person. You're a kind-hearted guy. But, in Dillon's case, my kind-heartedness was a weakness. The one thing that I do know is, I am a very evil person at times. Nobody can tell me different. Anything different. I am, hold on here. The following player added a player to one of your things. Patrick Thornhill.
Hey, Loki.
Not Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carr. He's basically British, and he does a little bit. He does sometimes sexual innuendos and all that stuff, but that's not the point. What?
You ever been like jittery from like your ADHD?
Yes. Yep. Yes, it's your blood rushing.
Hey, Loki.
Tell him he doesn't have to do it. Tell him he doesn't have to do it.
Loki. One. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. Now.
Hold on. Jim, yeah, that's the name. All right.
Now. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this very plainly. We're currently talking about how Dillon, or Mr. Breeden, as I'll preferably call him, considering he doesn't deserve to have his first name uttered through my mouth. How Mr. Breeden basically lied to us. Now, considering you're on the chat and everything, considering you were there for some of the shite that he spilt, if you want to discuss that, go ahead. If you don't, then I would suggest you probably jump out of the stream, because that's primarily what this one's gonna be about. It's not lighthearted, it's not a little joke. This is a counter to a response that he made. Oh, by the way, it is a counterintuitive response, by the way. Considering the sheer fact he posted earlier that we abandoned him. We kicked him out, we didn't abandon him, because abandon means he didn't do anything wrong to deserve it. He did something wrong to deserve getting kicked out. And now he's coming across how he left. He didn't leave. He was forced out.
Yes, and if you want to delete your video, Dillon, it will be funny, because I will also post the fact that me, and, well, technically I kind of messed up. I did not actually confirm it, because I put in the words and all that stuff, but I actually exited off fast. But ouch. Doesn't matter right now. So, basically, I have actual proof that he just took off Patrick's, or Dio's, post about how he was lying to us, and he took it off.
Oh, I posted a couple more comments.
Which he possibly just took off.
I don't care, he responded to one of them, which I found humorous.
What was it?
Oh, allow me to bring it up here real quick. Because as soon as I posted that when I heard a couple of minutes of the situation, once I heard the entire thing, I had to post a couple more just out of sheer.
Oh, he took off all of them. He took off. He took off all of them.
That's a shame.
What
they
did
were
you
such
say?
Good comments. Oh, something about how how he was talking about how you were forgetful about the Naruto one. I said, and I quote, "Ha ha 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 ha." He was not forgetful about the Naruto one. We were not forgetful about the Naruto one. You screwed it up by saying you were going to do one thing and then did another. And then I responded earlier from that one with, you are asking for a shite show, aren't you? Considering the sheer fact that he threatened to hurt your brother. No, not hurt, kill your brother.
There's one thing you don't do. I can tell you right now,
he legitimately threatened to kill his brother.
I don't remember who it was. Like when his brother got on the mic, he like it was either him or
Darth, or I think it was Darth. It was one of those
Jaden.
guys who was talking about lances being bearing spears on foot. Jaden, never mind, Jaden. Never mind. My apologies, Darth. You did not deserve that.
And here's the thing. How is somewhat Jaden a better person than you? Because Jaden, at times he started a little bit of crap. I gotta admit, he wasn't. At times he was just a little bit of a. He was cheeky. He was a little cheeky person.
I don't really care. I don't. If he thinks he's a better person than me, fine. I already know his standards. His standards is lying. If he's gonna be a liar, I don't want to be in the same type of standard class that he has. Nor do I want to be classified as a better person by him if his standards are already that low to where they're turning opposite. All I pray for is that Jaden and Darth have as good a time as they can with him, considering they may wind up turning... They may wind up not... I wouldn't say turning on him. They'd have to be a part of his group to actually turn on him. But he doesn't let anyone get that close.
Because that's not the person that we know. He's not the kind of person who, to be honest, why would he want anyone to be close? He prides himself about being honesty, like the two people that were dead. I could tell you right now, someone who died, you would feel something. And he kept talking about, and I quote, you can talk about the other one, but he said, "Oh yeah, my freaking the person who carried triplets, the person," he said that his girlfriend, his quote-unquote dead girlfriend, which are as dead as his lies, saying they died in a car accident. All of them. When I say all of them, I mean each and every one. What kind of a freaking person lies about somebody's death? Yes, and he was the kind of person who says, "Oh, I don't cry. My my eye things broke." I can tell you right now, mines have cracked a while ago. Mine cracked a long time ago. I can only cry at times with one eye. That doesn't mean that tears don't pop out on the other one. It does happen because when you're so emotional, it will do it. Either he didn't care about his quote-unquote fake girlfriend and his children at all, or they were lies to begin with. And I've lost people that way, dying in cars. And I lost a cat who I cared about as a child. That was when I was a child. That was during the times I was in high school. Yeah, I was in high school. My cat died. And I cared about this little thing because it was just new. Newborn kitten, a couple of weeks old. Winter time.
Hold up, Fallout, hold up. Listen, Tina. The recap is Dillon has been flat-faced lying. The response video he made earlier, or rather the one he posted, it was full of double talk and lies. We didn't abandon him, he didn't leave, we kicked him out. Because he kept on lying to us over and over and over. We kept quiet about it because we didn't want to ruin his reputation. He had his channel. He wasn't bothering us. He wasn't saying shite. I was fine with that. I was happy for him. I didn't want him to be hurt. I didn't want him to have hurt feelings. I figured, hey, if he's moving on with his life, that's good for him. And then he goes and makes this video. A video where not only does he verbally assault Fallout, he insults Last of Us 21, who had virtually nothing to do with him.
But because he's
and he still
confidentially
insults
with me.
him. And then he slightly remarks on me. I say slightly because it didn't really even bother me that much. Because it's water over the bridge at this point. The thing that pissed me off was the fact that he was shit-talking Fallout and Lasto. He bad-talked both of them for over 30 minutes and threatened to harm them. He threatened to harm them. I don't care what type of problem you have, what type of drama you're going through, you don't threaten to harm people. He said that we were invading his privacy. All Fallout did was try to get in contact with him through other means so we could actually set up a way of communication and talk things out. That's all Fallout was trying to do. He was trying to be a nice guy, as he always does. And he has to try pretty darn hard. He's been through a lot of crap.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to say this. Dillon, if you ever do want to... If you do say those things again and for the test, you may think that you're the psychopathic demon. But I am Hell's soldier and I've been through hell more than you. So if you want to have, if you have the guts to come at me and the people who I take care of, there's one thing that I do.
You still have an image. You still have a person to be.
My image is nothing.
He understands, and well, he damn well should understand that you are very caring about your family. That's the reason he poked that spot on you. He was looking for attention. He was looking for a rise, and he's getting one. He's acting like a little troll under a bridge, and we're falling for it. We're going hook, line, and sinker, falling for his trollish, idiotic attitude, in which he's probably going to try and reference this and make a counter video for. But I will tell you this, Mr. Dillon, or rather I should say Mr. Breeden. You threatened someone. You threatened someone. That goes against the YouTube terms of service. Not only that, you have it on recording.
And now we do too.
And not only that, you threaten people I care about. That's not cool, dude. Don't get me wrong, I say things when I'm heated in the moment. We all do.
But you had this planned.
You set this up like all your other lies. You had weeks. Your first video was how we abandoned you. Well, not your first video on your channel. Your first video after we kicked you out was how we abandoned you. And we were halfway tempted to say something then because we didn't abandon you. We kicked you out for lying to us nonstop. It wasn't abandonment if you did something wrong to deserve it.
Not only that, I'm going to tell you this, Patrick. I don't give a fuck if my reputation is harmed because my brother means more to me. My family means more to me than my reputation.
I understand. But here's the thing. Unlike you, he has nothing to lose virtually. He has a relatively small channel. You have thousands of people who watch your content, who enjoy your content, who are happy to have you.
Oh yeah,
You get
speaking of
paid
that,
by YouTube.
speaking of all that, I got a sticker from YouTube. They actually said because it was an I kind of deleted it. I should have like at least saved it.
Saved it?
Yes, I should have saved it. But the fact that they gave me a sticker, it's like a little tiny sticker, like little happy YouTube people. The fact that they gave it to me because my channel was small. And then it expanded over months. They said they don't know how I did it, but they like it. And thank you for the service. Hope you still stay with us soon. That was pretty much it. That was like a little bit of a thank you. I was so freaking happy about that.
Exactly. You create great content. You are a great whatever. Here's the thing, though. You have a lot more to lose if you say something in the heat of the moment right now. He has virtually nothing to lose. And I don't mean as if the people who subscribe to him are nothing, no. But he has nowhere near on the line as you do. He has nowhere near as much on the line as you do. Don't say what I think you're going to say.
I'm not going to say.
Keep it within, and just keep it clean and keep it away with anything like that. Don't let your heart lead you in this case. Because you are a friend of mine, and I want what's best for you.
Alright, give me a second here. Dillon. Old compadre. As disgusting as as that sounds. You're someone who's cowarding in the darkness right now. In a basement that you always said you lived in. You can never threaten me. You can never put fear into my eyes. You may think you're strong, but I'm stronger. You may think you're faster, but I'm the fastest. I don't cower in fear. Because when I know something is true, I don't just say it in the darkness like you do. One day, hopefully people see how crummy, how scum you are. That does not do anything anymore to me. But all I just do now is somewhat pity you. I shouldn't let my anger get to me. But let this be a lesson to you, and that you shouldn't do this to people, because you truly are a bad person. I don't care if you lead the same life as I did. You won't survive my life as I did. That is why I pity you. As a human, and as one of the members of the Fallout remnants, I truly thought that it could hurt me. But I thought of that person who I cared about a lot. Because I helped her out, it made me happier. This won't be something that I will fall for ever again. You were fun. I have to admit. It was fun for a while. But it's not anymore. And I thought I would cry, but I'm not. I just know that one day you're just going to be a pathetic loser who just hurts people emotionally, cowardly. And all I can just say is game over for you, buddy. And hopefully, if you ever do live again another life, I hope that you're a better person than this. Because to put you here was the most shameful act that I should have thought of. I regretted that decision. But that is pretty much all I had to say. So bye. Alright. Pretty much that was it for me.
All I have to say is... I can't even put into words how disappointed. Like, I genuinely thought we could let bygones be bygones. I genuinely thought that we could just let things lie You do your own thing, and we'll do ours. Instead, you come at us with a frontal assault. You make up lie after lie. You throw mud at us. You try and throw a couple of us under a bus. Metaphorically speaking, of course. And in all honesty, I kind of thought better of you than that. Like, granted, I thought of you as a liar, because you proved yourself to be that, but I thought you at least had some integrity.
Hold on here. BVBBBB. This is actually one of the segments on what I'm doing right now. You can watch the other videos that I have. Probably you might like it and probably not. I know this is the first thing that you just saw, but I'm telling you right now, this is not just that.
This ain't standard. This is an actual serious discussion. We usually don't do anything like this. This is a response to someone who's essentially insulted us and lied to us and attacked us. In a matter of phrasing. He lied to us over and over, and we thought things were done with, but apparently he drugged them up. And tried to lie to more people about his actions.
And like a couple of dead people, he couldn't just let this go. Not only that, there's other parts of the channel. I am sorry, and we don't mean to actually do this. But if you see on his channel first on what he said, you would understand why I would be a little upset.
Oh, yes.
Not only that,
you made up so much stuff.
The threats and all that stuff, yeah, you don't get to do that, buddy. And you don't get to say all that stuff hiding in the darkness, just saying, oh, this was just, nothing. Not only that, I am a Hashirama. My buddy here's a freaking, I guess, Madara. And he's a Mizuki. He's a Mitsuki. We're basically god tier people who just don't care as much. And he's a person who would get to anything. Don't worry about it, it's just a little fun. Okay, I kind of got a little cringy right there.
Yeah. But then again, you wouldn't be you if you didn't bring the cringe every now and then, so I don't mind.
Hold on. Oh, hold on here. I forgot, Ace says this. No disrespect to Dillon, but, what's up with his boy thing? He's a year older than me, and he calls everyone boy.
I know, right?
We literally don't call each other boy and all that stuff. Sometimes we just call, freaking Loki here, sometimes a knucklehead at times, but...
Or Mineta.
Or sometimes kid.
He's pretty funny. It's pretty funny to see the reaction he has when we do that. But other than that, we just mess with him.
Yeah, we call him kid as well, but it's not demeaning.
Yeah, we don't go with hey boy. Nothing like that.
He's watched too many God of Wars. Just coming over here. Oh. He was demeaning you because you were just a child to him. Hold on here. Boy. Oh, anyway, let's see. He may be chillin'. He be spilling the lies he accumulated over the time. He gained the fame, putting dirt on your name, preaching about the same thing. That is, life is not a game. Get on the train. Ah, alright, Ginger King. That was kind of cool. I liked that. I liked it very much. It was kind of, I kind of messed up on a couple of them, but it was nice. But either way...
I didn't want to do this. I didn't. I never wanted to make this type of retort or anything like this. And I'm not saying Fallout forced me. No, Dillon forced me. Dillon did. He did so by making insult after insult after insult. He did so by making, essentially just forcing our hands and making it to where we had to respond, otherwise verify exactly what he's saying. I despise drama more than anything. I had to deal with enough of that with my siblings, at school. I don't like dealing with it anymore. I don't want to deal with it at all.
You're just the calm person.
I try to be.
You try to be.
I try to be very much. I do not like having to deal with drama, especially in public like this. But if someone's forcing my hand,
You're gonna get
I am going to say what I have to say, and I'm going to make damn well sure that it's understood. Because as my dad always told me, if you have to do something you despise, make sure you only have to do it once.
Yes, that is something that we can all live by. Thing is, you treated me too terrible. And I shouldn't say too terrible, because you treated everybody same way. I guess I can give you credit for treating everybody, not just me.
You was equally a terrible person.
Yes. You treated both of us like peasants when you should have bowed down to the power.
I wouldn't say that.
I know. I'm just getting a little bit. I was getting a little bit excited. I was thinking about Daddy Fast Naps right now about Yujiro.
Yeah, calm down there.
All right. You were talking about this like you were using me. You don't use somebody who puts his passion into it, because you won't be able to replicate what I am. I'm glad that there's only one of me, because I am a bad person in general, but there's times where I can be good, and I like being good, and I will stay as a good person as for as long as I can, till the day I die, hopefully. But what you just said, that won't affect me. First of all, I have a right hand here who will stop me before I get to my left. You are
yeah, what can I say?
Yes. Patrick, I was about to say Patrick. Dillon, you are a coward, and I pity you the most. There's people who've done terrible things to me, but you, by far, have somewhat surpassed expectations on mine. I really can't believe I saw you as a human being. And no, I'm not going to play the jigsaw thing again, because I actually forgot where it was at. To be honest, I need to look it up, but I'm also playing the game, and I like the game.
Yeah, Skyrim's a very fun game.
It's beautiful too. I like the trees and all that stuff. How the sky is. There's actual clouds that move.
Yeah.
Clouds that move. Not every game.
I don't even remember what was the first thing that Dillon said.
I don't know. I just remember the first thing that I have to remember. Tell you to get a better mic. But that's not the whole point of the issue. The issue is, remember when you... actually, I can tell you this because Loki was there with me. Remember my first time on the live stream?
Yep.
Not even then. It was another part of the live stream when I was starting to play games. Like, the Call of Duty series.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the time me, you, and Dillon, he was talking about a what if? He said this. You probably may not remember this, but he said, because of you, Fallout, I am going to do a what ifing. Since I inspired him. Which actually... He remembers it, so you can confirm it actually happened.
Yeah, I remember that.
So, let that be known, people, that I'm not lying to you guys. First of all, I will actually feel guilt if I lie. As dumb as that sounds to a lot of people, that I really can't lie as good. I'm not a really good liar.
I can also attest to that.
Why?
He can't lie. It was like one time, like you and Dillon were like pretending you could hear me, and then like halfway through it, you were like, "Okay, I'm stopping." It was stupid.
What is he talking? What is he
He's
talking
talking about the time you screeched over the microphone and you hurt my hearing. My hearing. Not hearing.
I actually forgot. I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, you already apologized. It's not a big deal anymore.
Alright. The fact that is I can't lie to people. That's kind of, I can lie, but the guilt always will hurt a lot. I can't do that. That's why I just decided to tell the truth, because it's much more easier. Doing bad things in general, does not actually please me. I'm kind of like a Lucifer in that point. I don't lie. And I'm very a chilled person. But when you get me to a certain anger, I literally become a devil. Yeah. Oh boy. Except for the fact that he is a very good looking person. Not only that, he gets chicks every now and then. Not only that, he's the love of his life.
Hey, look, you ain't gotta talk down to yourself that much, okay?
And yes, I don't have a girlfriend. But it doesn't mean I'm going to be a man whore about it. Knowing you, Dillon, you're not a person who looks like he'll get a girlfriend either. But the way you act towards people, I believe that you were lying. You lied, and I will call you out to the day I die. You lied about those two people being real. You lied about her having a child. You lied about them dying. The fact is, I know what it feels like to lose people. I can call you a liar for the rest of my life. I don't care about it anymore. It's funny to me to see that you would actually go that far. But then again, this is you we're talking about. When have you ever been honest? And yeah, he is going to make another segment. He's going to make a segment such as why I was beaten by my father. This doesn't have anything to do with your father. I mean, how does this have to do anything with your father? I'm confused about that.
I think he was just talking about story time in general.
No, he said another part of this.
Well, he said his segment was story time.
Really?
Yes, the segment was story time. Basically, he was going to be talking about stories of his life. And in that particular case, it was about why he left the Fallout What-Ifers. Instead of, being kicked out like he was.
Yes. The funny thing about that is, I literally gone through some of the things that he quote-unquote claims to be going through. Can I say some of the things that were true? No. Some of the things that he said, the way he acted, none of that stuff can be true. Probably the father beating them up, I could probably see that. Seeing as that he's not actually a man himself, he won't actually be a man about it and tell us the truth. But this is him we're talking about. And you know what? I'll give you a chance. I'll give you one chance, actually. If you want to confirm or deny any of these claims, I haven't blocked you, even though Patrick has. And I would like
yeah,
at least...
as soon as I got tired of him, I blocked him.
Not only that, I would probably ask you guys to probably unblock him or something, so that way I can have witnesses to actually so that way you guys can talk to him, or at least clarify that he's actually there on the chat and it's not just like.
Alright.
But this will be soon.
Unblock him.
Don't unblock him yet. Don't unblock him yet. Because I want to take my time on this. I don't want him to get out of this easily. Oh boy. Not only that, the fact being is, how do you lie to somebody and clarify it as the truth? I've seen people like you. I have a sister who is a pathological liar. She doesn't mean to do it, but it's something that she does. And it's she is a liar, and like, basically, we were children. A lot of times she will lie for some reason. I don't really know. But you guys do admit that that I should have kicked him out while I had a chance. I should have done it. I was a fool for doing that. Even I told you not to. I told you to give him a chance, and that was my fault entirely.
No, you did the right thing. You should always give someone a chance, but make sure it's at least only one. If it's more than one, you're just asking for trouble if they've already betrayed your trust. The thing is, we gave him multiple. We gave him multiple. Against our better judgment, because we're saps. We're sappy. We try and believe more people. But that came back to bite us in the arse.
Yes. Yes.
So now we gotta be more selective. We gotta be more calm, and again, I shouldn't be saying this, but we should probably you should probably be careful about who you give shout-outs to next go around. Considering you shouted me out, even though I tried to tell you not to.
Yeah, but you're not gonna betray me.
Yeah, of course I'm not gonna betray you. You shouted me out and done all that for me. How can I? Like, no offense, but if I did that, I'd be an ultimate dick.
Well, technically, Dillon did that, so I guess I see what the problem would be on what it looks like.
To me, you're both like true friends.
Yes, we love you too.
You can, it's not mean, but like, you can make fun of me. But I know you're just playing.
Yes, this the whole time, like I said, it's just to be fun. It's not to be mean-spirited. Like I said before, I will give you a chance to speak, to clarify what you said. Maybe you're telling the truth. Sorry, there's a bit of a. Oh man, what came over me? I felt a little sick right there. Whew.
What was that? That came out your body?
It was the BS talking, I guess. I don't know. It was the beer talking. It was the alcohol inside of me. None of what I said was probably true. But yeah, I'll give you a chance, for old time's sake. Although it's not worth much anymore. But it's you, so I guess it's going to take you a while, and you have to come up with a good lie. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't notice, if you guys didn't know this part, he said that he was. How would I say this? I forgot what he said in his video. Like, I remember, but I forgot, like, different things. That, oh yeah, he was grateful. He was grateful that we kicked him out. Yet he was sad that we didn't kick him out. Let's see, was there any other thing that I remember? I'm actually now... Hold on here. I think Fallout, Dante, Dillon is Virgil. Dante did the finishing slash on Virgil. Fallout be chillin'. Fanbase stay spinning. Dillon stay distant. But Pat came up to wash them dishes. Gosh. Keep telling them the truth. Just being you ain't acting a foul. This is your story.
Fool.
He said he put foul. Sorry about that.
Probably meant fool. Autocorrect's a pain.
Yeah. This is your story. You choose. This is your kingdom where you rule. All the liars are tools. Keep moving. Don't succumb to your wounds. Gotta admit, this guy might actually one day might do anime rap. I will watch that.
That sounds like a very good one.
Not only that, he has a little bit of a lyricalist thing, kind of like how Eminem is. Kind of. This, I think Fallout is Dante. Oh, okay, basically that. He chose the rogue. Dared. He chose to go rogue and dare to lie. Dillon was cool, but it's no longer all right. He continued to lie numbers and say. Hold on here. He continued to lie numbers, say different, stabbed a knife through our heart, and he sneak dissing. I should make another bar. Yeah, dissing or Dillon. Yeah, let's see. How can anyone betray such a nice person like Fallout? I already felt what it's like to be betrayed. It's easy to betray someone. It's going to be hard to gain their trust back. I don't want his trust. It's like cheap money to me. It's like a penny. Not a penny. What are those little, you know those little bottle caps?
Yeah, bottle caps.
They're bottle caps to actual pennies. Father, keep your head up. Keep your head up high. We will rule the sky. We will live a long life full of pride. If you want a team, choose the right side. Don't trust people that are full of lies. The ones that commit crimes. What exactly was Connor from Detroit Become Human? I'ma go see a Fallout. See a Vista. Well, alright. I'll see you next time, and if you can do another what if, I like the what if. I was being a little too happy right there, but yeah, pretty much all I'm just doing is waiting for him to screw up to be honest, it hurts the most.
I mean, God. Can't believe I'm so stupid.
This is you we're talking about. You're a nice person.
Yes, I know I can be very stupid.
No, I meant that you can be a very nice person.
I know, but
you commit stupid too.
My way.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. And say that is what we do, people. We put them up so that way we can at least, take a little jabs at them. Just be like, yeah, right there. Little hammers to a nail. Let's see. Wait a minute, I said this once. What if Naruto can be the reincarnation of a Dragonborn? Wait a minute, that was mine.
To be fair, you may have said it once.
I said it. I kind of did that once. I thought about Naruto being in the Uchiha clan and shooting fire, but then after that, one day shooting an actual voice. It doesn't matter anymore. he would have.
Not gonna question it. You'll make it work somehow. You always do. Me, I have to think and overcomplicate things in mind.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say, me and Patrick are probably going to do a video.
Oh crap.
And this is going to be, what if me and Patrick are in the high school DxD? Not that one. Hold on. let me slow down a bit. I should have.
Someone help! I need an adult. Oh wait, I am the adult. I need a adult.
You need someone with 80 years of wisdom in a mountain right now, who can show you the wushu technique.
I need to get the wushu out of here. As that old saying goes, fuck this shit out.
Yeet. Not only that, the fact being, yeah, there's probably a lot of other things that he could have said, but Patrick, you were talking about a new segment on your channel, giving a little bit of.
I was going to say if he didn't well, I wouldn't say didn't respond. I would say if he didn't apologize.
Yes, yes.
At least to you. I don't care what he says about me. I really don't. He could spend an hour, he could spend 2 hours, he could spend 5 hours insulting me. I won't care. But what he said to you, he needs to apologize for that. He needs to apologize for that. And I'm a relatively young channel. My channel is fairly new. It has a relatively low base considering, don't get me wrong, I love my subscribers, I really do. But I have relatively little to lose. So I figured, if he doesn't want to apologize and be a man, I could do a segment called Dissecting Dillon's Lies.
Good exclusive channel, exclusive segments. You can be on there for the low price of just watching his channel.
Unfortunately, we've pretty much dissected most of them here.
That doesn't mean we can't just spend a couple of minutes doing that. Yeah, give it to everybody, because live streams never show everybody that.
True. But at the same point in time,
I'm going to do it still. It don't matter to me.
I know you are. You're not one to let things like this go easily, especially whenever family's involved.
I was very mad, but I was serious when he was talking about you know who. And now, Dillon, if you do watch this channel, I am going to love tearing you a new one. Oh boy.
And I will say this. I valued you as a friend. I truly did.
Speak, brother.
You were another part of this group. I enjoyed most of our time together, if that means anything to you, Mr. Breeden. If that means anything to you. I did enjoy our time. But we gave you a chance. We gave you a chance to come clean and fess up. All you did was say, alright, yeah, I did it, no big deal. And you expected it to be done and over. You lied to us since the day you met us. You lied to us. You irritated me. You pushed my buttons beyond my usual point of breaking. Because I was eager to have a new person to talk with. To talk shop with. Because I don't usually have that opportunity with the friends I have. At least IRL. The only person who I have that does talk like this is Fallout.
Yes.
And you were a good person to bounce ideas off of. Granted, most of your ideas were dark and depressing AF, but
Break
they
my
were still
nigga.
ideas.
What'd you say? Follow, what was that?
Break my nigga.
So, I will say this. While I did enjoy our time together, while I did enjoy our friendship, the non-stop I wouldn't say harassment, the non-stop irritation you were at to that point. The non-stop irritation after irritation after irritation that you caused. It made me done. I'm done with you. If it wouldn't be for the sheer fact that you're going to give me some minor entertainment in dissecting the sheer lies you're telling everyone, because that's what I'm mainly concerned about. I'm not concerned about you anymore. I'm more concerned about the sheer fact that you're trying to toss shade onto Fallout's name. That's what I'm worried about. Fallout doesn't deserve that. All we did was remove a cancer, which is you, Mr. Breeden. You are a malignant tumor that was poisoning us. And honestly, I'm now glad you're gone. And anyone who would bother to listen to me, I will be more than happy to dissect your lies. More than happy to place them on a table and cut them open and tear out the little organs that cause them to beat. I will be more than happy to show everyone the type of person you really are.
Also,
and I do not give a dang. No, correction, I don't give a damn what you would have to say otherwise. You have, I would say at least until February. At most until February the 1st to make an apology to Fallout. I'll give you the rest of this month and next month. I'll give you that. Because that's how much I valued you as a friend. But after that, I will have to resort to those measures. I can be a nice guy. I never claimed to be, but I can be. I never claimed to be a nice person. Because if I do, I know I'm lying to myself. And I know I'd be lying to everyone else.
You're a nice person. Quit it.
I just come off that way because I really hold back.
Shut up.
I come off as nice because I try to be...
To me, you are a nice person. I don't care crap what you say. You can tell me you could be Satan. You're the nicest devil I've ever seen.
Well, thank you. However, I will say this. I never claimed to be a nice person. Because I know I'd be lying to myself. You, Mr. Breeden, have brought out the inner side of me that I try to hide. You've brought out the inner side of me that I don't like bringing out.
Oh boy.
Now, I'm going to do something very nice for you. As I said, you have until February 1st to make an apology video. You don't even have to do it on stream with us. You just have to apologize to Fallout in some way, shape, or form. You call this attack dog off. You call this dog who's biting at the bit to be let off his leash and rip you a new one off. You do that, I'm fine with it. I'll wash my hands of you forever. I won't have anything to do with you. I won't talk about you. You won't even be in my damn prayers. And I did pray for you for a while. Yes, I admit, I am a very religious person.
At times
I don't care that you were atheist.
Yeah.
I still prayed for you.
And if you guys are atheists and all that stuff, do not worry. It does not matter to us. You're a good person to us. We're a good person to you. If you're nice to us,
I really don't care what your religion is as long as you don't mess with me.
Don't F with me, and I won't F with you. In God's name.
No.
Is there...
Oh, I'm not done.
Oh, you still have more. Okay, good.
Yeah.
And before you say that...
This little tirade is gonna... This thing's building up. This thing's been building up for a little bit now, and I'm finally ready to just turn it loose.
Okay, before you say that... Heck yeah, people! He's gonna show off on him! He's going to kill him! We're all alive again! Nuke him, people!
You were
Oh, shit, hold on. Let me just turn this off.
And I'm... Okay, thank you.
Hold on, wait! Fudge!
You were a friend, and I...
There we go.
I did trust you for a while. That's gone. As I said, I'm gonna wash my hands of you as soon as you make an apology video. The only reason I'm not doing it sooner is because I still need to talk about you if you don't. Which involves bringing you up. And I can't wash my hands of someone who I'm constantly having to talk about. So I want this more done than you do. I don't want to talk about you. I don't want to think about you. But you're forcing my hand. The things you said were beyond reprehensible. If Fallout wanted, he could technically have you charged. Because you threatened not only him, but his family. You threatened him.
And if
you claim invasion of privacy, your Instagram account is open to the public, you moronic numpty. All someone has to do is know your name, which you have on your channel. Which if you didn't want it there, you could have made an alternate account. You could have gone under a different name like I did. Because I didn't want people looking me up on Facebook, Instagram, Snap, whatever, and finding out how, well, that the guy behind the narration is who he is. That he is not as good as they say he is. I don't know why you didn't. Maybe you feel more confident in yourself. Maybe. I don't really care if you do or don't. But all someone has to do to look up that information is your name. That doesn't make it private. That makes it public, you numpty. That makes it public.
And also,
he didn't invade any space. He didn't tell anyone your social security ID. He didn't look into that. He didn't try and talk to your bank account. He didn't go to your therapist if you have one. He didn't go to your neighbor's house and ask what your favorite oatmeal cookie recipe was. All he did was try and establish a form of communication with you because all you wanted to do was sit on your fat ass all day and play video games. Which, granted, I do at times too, but I work. And unlike you, apparently, that has nothing to do with it, considering you probably just live in your mother's basement. Who apparently also abused you. And or still abuses you, question mark, considering you didn't really say it stopped? Yet you allow her on your PlayStation for some reason?
Which doesn't
You're a very weird person, Mr. Breeden. I mean, very, very weird person, Mr. Breeden. And I'm glad our ties have been cut. And I really hope you come to your senses and you do respond. I hope you do make a good apology, because I don't want to have anything to do with you. I hope you and your channel have a good, long life, but I hope you have never mentioned my name or Fallout's name ever a goddamn again.
Also, Patrick restrained me from saying anything due to the fact that he doesn't want me to slander my name. And he's mad because he lied to him. I'm mad because he did all that plus threatened my family. He has both sins on his hands right now. If I may be a little religious right now, he is past redemption, but he does have a little bit left, a small sliver of hope, and I hope he takes it, because we're not going. If that was the case, knowing that how Patrick's feeling right now, we are going to rip him 2 new ones, one for me, one for him, and also one for, I guess, Loki, because how he's treated him over the past. Which, Loki, I am terribly sorry that we didn't, like, step up for you, and we didn't step up for you all the time, and we should have done that. But we didn't.
Yeah, you didn't deserve all that crap. And for that, I sincerely apologize. You are a good kid, and you're a pretty good person. I didn't get to know you that well, but when I did finally start doing so, you were less annoying and more of an actually interesting person. You were just excitable.
Yes, and we have to remember
and for that. I sincerely apologize.
Yes, we don't mean any harm to you. You should know right now that me and Patrick usually would just joke with you, because it's like, you're a kid, and we understand we were kids once. But we're not going to call you boy, we're just going to call you kid, because that's easier for me, or we'll just call you Loki.
It's just that you're a kid. You got a lot ahead of you. You don't need to be worrying about a lot of stuff, and you were trying to. And it's like, calm down, man, calm down. But at the same point in time, we understand you're just happy, and you're eager, and you're excitable, and you're full of energy. You're a great person to be around.
And you're a knucklehead.
You that too.
That too at times. You can't give up.
I became friends with you, like maybe a week after my sister passed away. Or no, maybe like 2-3 months after my sister passed away. And like, you guys were like my only, including Dillon, you guys are my only like
friends, compadres. And for that, we don't.
My way of escaping, not
And we should have.
I thank you. Y'all got me tearing up on this.
Oh, don't be tearing up on my account, you little bugger. I'll knock you in the head faster than you can blink.
Not only that, we should have. Next time, if he ever does talk to you, and he does try to get you that way, we're not going to let him sweet talk you. We're not going to let him that. We're going to protect you from him, because we wouldn't want you.
Loki's not an idiot. He's not an idiot. He understands what's going on. He knows what he is. He's a manipulative bastard. He tries to say one thing, he counters it with another once he finds out he's caught. He said, we abandoned him. Oh, but they didn't abandon me, I left.
And it was because of a contract.
Lumberjack. Oh, but I have two severe disabilities which a lumberjack can't have. Oh, I have 1,000 days of vacation time.
3 by technicality.
I'm only 18. 3,000 days.
No, 3.
But
3 disabilities. 3 disabilities.
3 disabilities. 3.
I have.
Yes, I can name them all right here. Lying, eager. No. Lying, overactive imagination, and asinine behavior. Those are 3 debilitating diseases right there. Now, normally overactive imagination ain't a bad thing by itself, but when it's combined with lying, yes, it becomes very fargan bad.
Not only that, why would I make a contract with you? I don't make contracts like that. Like I said, I'm Italian.
Oh, it wasn't a contract, it was a deal.
It was a deal.
It was a deal.
And there's one thing you don't.
He didn't say contract, he said deal. Because obviously there's a fargan difference.
Not only that, the fact is, I'm not saying this because of my Italian inheritance, but we know when to not. You don't do that with us. That's like talking about money to a Jewish person. We're talking about rap. We're talking about rap with a black person. We're talking about karate and ninjas to a Chinese person. You know what?
Talk about conquering lands to a white person.
We got it, people.
I like how we go from like pressing Dillon, talking about racist stuff.
We like I said, viewer discretion is
We're
advised.
a roller coaster of emotions here on the Fallout channel. Hallelujah.
I go from almost crying to freaking laughing.
That's the thing. I like comedy. I have 3 people who I love it in comedy.
Yes, I know contract is different to a deal.
A deal.
But at the same point in time, he was talking about a verbal contract, not a physical one, because one, there was never any papers signed.
And 2, he will
And
never
a
actually.
verbal contract is essentially a deal between 2 parties, which would never occurred. He said that there was a deal in place, or a contract rather, to where once he got 80 subscribers, he would just say, goodbye, we split our ways, go separate.
And here's the thing, he already
There was
had
never
80,
anything like that.
He already had 80 subscribers. He already had.
By that point in time, yes.
Like, why did you not leave? Like, if you're going to talk about me making a deal with you, and you're going to say, oh, quote unquote, it's a contract, then leave. I do not need you in my life. My life does not. My life. If my life has given you a little bit of joy, so be it. If you want to claim that you got if you want to claim that because of you, Dillon. Hold on here, let me spit. Actually, I need to wipe that. Give me a second here.
God bless Fallout.
I have a napkin. Let me just put that right there.
Bastard.
That's how you spit, okay? Nothing.
I felt a little disgust every time I said his name, so there's nowhere to spit.
I understand. It just...
Next time, be careful. But
I actually am right now holding an ice pack next to my head because of how heated I am. I actually have to literally cool down because I was wanting to go on to a longer tirade. I am sorry, you guys. I am sorry you had to deal with me like that. I'm not usually like that. You know this. I'm usually a humble narrator.
Not only that, the fact being... Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
The fact being that also, if you want to claim that I rose to fame because of you, someone who has somewhat... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that, if you go on,
92, that's 8, that's 7 less than he had earlier.
Yes. Patrick has 99 right now. Guess what? He's about to get 100 people. Shout him out. Go subscribe.
No.
Everybody.
View the content first.
View the content. View the content. Please view his content. You'll love it, especially the Issei one. I am going to watch part 4, and I am going to be happy for that. I am going to like it. So do like. If you do watch his channel, don't subscribe just because he wants you to, or don't subscribe because I want you to.
Here's the thing. I don't want people to like and subscribe unless they actually enjoy my content. I'm not gonna be one of those YouTubers that says like and subscribe 10 minutes into the video, or 5 minutes into the video, or 3 minutes into the video, or right when it opens up. Nor at the end.
Ouch.
Fallout has the right to do so because he has a lot of, well, how should I say, bravado. Me, I have none.
I like saying it because it's funny.
Bravado.
It's fun for me. I like saying it because
he gets a kick out of it. Me, personally, I say if you enjoy my content to that point, go for it. I'm not going to judge you for it, and I'll be happy to have you. But at the same point in time, if you don't enjoy my content, it makes no point to subscribe to me. Because that's the whole point of the channel, is to make it to where there's a place for people to gather around and enjoy and watch the content.
What?
GG. I'm down 100.
Usually I will. You know what? Fine. I will do a 100 sub special. I actually had something saved up whenever I wound up dropping one of my ones as soon as it ended. But if I do wind up with 100 subs, I will do a 100 sub special.
I kind of subscribed to his channel already. I was like,
Thank you.
no, I used my brother's account. He watched one of your Issei ones, and he liked the fact that he liked the one with the little lion. Even though you curse, he understands it. What? Here's the thing: he can watch something, and he could see gore and everything, and won't matter if he sees it me. He knows something's wrong happening. See,
Gotcha.
he does not like. It does not affect him. Yeah, he doesn't.
It don't phase. Big Brother, on the other hand, that's when it phases.
That's when he thinks something wrong is happening. He knows that somebody has just done something wrong to me. And like I said, you stopped me, Patrick. You stopped me from actually expressing my true frustration.
Oh, I know, because I can feel that hatred. I felt that hatred myself before. Let me put it to you like this. I will tell you a tale one day about a certain little boy who was named Patrick.
Wait a minute.
And the dealings he had with his second oldest sister.
Oh, boy.
But that is a story for another day and for Fallout alone, because it is a very personal and very irritating tale. So, yes, I understand what it feels like to be wanting revenge and to be acting out in the moment. That's the reason I had to stop you, because you are way more important than Dillon. Dillon isn't worth blowing up over. I blew up over him because I lost my damn cool. Yes, I'll admit it. I lost my damn head. I can't deny it. I can't, nor will I. I'm not gonna be a dishonest bastard about it. I lost my head. I lost my cool. I wanted to knock him in the skull. Wanted to, not will. Wanted to.
It would look good if it was. It would look good if it was punched.
I'm not gonna deny that, but at the same point in time, I'm not gonna say I would.
And that's the thing. I could.
However, I will say, that I let my emotions get the best of me, and I said something I shouldn't have. And to that, I'm not gonna apologize. I'm not. He's not worth it.
He deserves so much more, but it's a waste.
As I said, I'm done with him. He has until February 1st to make an apology. After that, if he does, I'll wash my hands. If he doesn't, well, there's got to be a new segment on my channel.
Oh, guess what? You have you have 101 now. Congratulations.
Oh, dang it.
Like I said, that was
I guess I got to pull out one of my mini ideas from my big book.
Like I said, my brother subscribed to your channel. He's still asleep, but he watched your channel and he liked it. I was like, so are you gonna watch it again? He was like, yeah, sure, doesn't matter. So he likes it. It's nice to him. He doesn't watch it all the time. He doesn't watch this stuff all the time, but he likes it because the story is fun. He likes story.
Oh, what? Oh, God. Warn him about the Bracadillos one.
Oh no, I told him straight up that his content is not for kids, but it's going to be fun if you watch it. He doesn't know.
That was a tearjerker, dude. You know this.
Ah, boy.
I gave you linking in over this.
Yeah, I know. But sometimes my brother.
You warned him, damn it.
My brother sometimes does annoy me. Even though he annoys me, I still love him.
So just because he annoys you, just okay, I can't stop you. Don't blame me if he wakes up with nightmares.
He literally saw somebody get shot as a child. Do you think it's going to affect him?
Never mind.
That doesn't affect him.
Okay, never mind. By the way, disregard what I say about the Bracadillos one. Never mind, that's perfectly fine and wholesome. La 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 la. Completely forgot we were live there for a couple seconds.
Let's see, Fallout. Issei, what is Salmon? Oh, hold on here. I might do another one. What if Issei was either the reincarnation of Genji, or possibly, but not limited to, What if he was raised or the son of Zoro? And not only that, I will do what if Bell was Sub-Zero, since you guys wanted a Sub-Zero what if. So yeah. Watch out for that. Oh boy. There's going to be a...
This is gonna be fun.
Which one?
God, I wonder how Sub-Zero is gonna react to the Amazonians.
Well, there's one thing they do like, and basically, since it's a hot day outside, popsicles would be a thing.
God bless you.
Oh boy, this is not the funniest thing that I've remembered.
Oh, by the way, I got my cat some new armor.
Oh, the little palico?
Yep, I got him some new armor.
Such a...
You want to see it?
Little palico. Telling me this because of Walaco. Everybody telling me, la si, yo loca, la si, la loca, la volía me anasu. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, sure, I would
go. I will send it straight to you because this is he looks adorable in it.
It's the same one that has evilness in it.
He does not have.
Playing the game for quite a while. You know what?
No shite, Sherlock. Here.
It's because I like playing games as well. I like playing different games.
I know. I'm not messing with you about that. It's just like, yeah.
Tina said, I vote the DXD one. I was like, of course. Oh, good gosh. Everybody, we're going to play a different game. So, do you guys either want us to play The Forest, or do you guys just want us to play Monster Hunter or Titanfall? It does not matter to us. We're all going to have a good day today. What do you guys prefer?
Pardon me.
Patrick, you still there? Patrick? He's still on there. Yes, I'm still not going. After what you said, we're still going to go out after it. And boom.